After Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa returned to Bengaluru after his two-day visit to Delhi, former Chief Minister and JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy attacked the Chief Minister and said that 6 backpacks were taken on the special flight to the national capital. He also added that no one knows what was in those bags and if there were records related to state issues or anything else. B.S. Yediyurappa, amidst the speculations of a change in guard in the state, came to Delhi and met Prime Minister Modi and the top leadership of the Saffron, including Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh and J.P. Nadda.
The information, our special flight naleno ಅವರ ಮಗ ಮತ್ತಿನ್ಯಾರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಳಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರು. ನನಗೆ ಬಂದಂಥ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಳು 6 ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಹೋಗಿರೋದಿಬ್ಬರೇ ಹೋದಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು 6 ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಏನು ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಈಗ ಸಿಎಂ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಪ್ಪ ಕಾಣಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆನ್ನೆ ದಿನ ವಿಶೇಷ ವಿಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದ 6 ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಳಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆ.
Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa meeting with Prime Minister Modi has snowballed the speculations about leadership change. India Today has learned that Yediyurappa offered to quit the Chief Minister's post, citing health reasons, and also pitched for a bigger role for his son in the central government. The negotiations are underway, but Yediyurappa is assured that he's going to be following the Prime Minister's instructions. Meanwhile, after reaching Bengaluru, Karnataka Chief Minister Yediyurappa has played down all the reports of his impending resignation. Here's more coming in on the story.
As change of guard chorus in Karnataka reaches a crescendo, Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's meeting with Prime Minister Modi on Friday seems to have set the ball in motion. India Today sources reveal that Yediyurappa is ready to resign if all his conditions are met. Yediyurappa has demanded a central role for his MP son B.Y. Raghavendran and pivotal role for his son Vijayendra in the state. The negotiations are still underway and Yediyurappa has assured that he will follow Prime Minister Modi's instructions. Yediyurappa will only resign after completing 2 years in office, which is due on July 26th, and a new Chief Minister could take oath by August. Yediyurappa has played down all the murmurs of leadership change in Karnataka and has called for a legislative party meet on 26th of July, the day he completes 2 years in office.
ಈಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವುದೇ ಗೊಂದಲ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ನಾಯಕರು ನೀವು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರೆದು ಪಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಬಲಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಸೂಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Yediyurappa also met the top leadership of the party, including J.P. Nadda and Rajnath Singh. There was one more twist before Yediyurappa's return to Karnataka's capital. While heading to airport, Yediyurappa got a call and he took a U-turn to meet Home Minister Amit Shah.
He asked me to work hard to come back to power in Karnataka.
Kannada, sir.
And also in Lok Sabha election also he must win more seats.
According to reports, Yediyurappa's succession plan started with induction of Chief Minister's close aide Shobha Karandlaje in the Union Cabinet. B.L. Santosh and Prahlad Joshi have emerged as the top contenders for Chief Minister's post. But a Brahmin face will be a bold move given the caste semantics of the state. Sources also revealed that with exit of Yediyurappa, a major reshuffle in BJP's Karnataka unit is also on the cards. Facing flack from several BJP lawmakers over handling COVID, non-performance and graft charges, all eyes on action plan of BJP top brass to secure victory in 2023 assembly polls. With inputs from Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.